Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Johnny and Chanel go out to the bistro for a night on the town. He spent the entire day in production meetings, and she was running late from a wardrobe fitting. She had anticipated spending more time together, but Johnny assures her that they will when he starts supervising his seductive wife tomorrow. He surprises her with a star charm on a necklace and tells her that she will become a famous star soon after they order some champagne. Over a delicious supper, they talk about how they are embarking on new careers together. According to Chanel, the meal is fantastic, but it's also good to be away from the battleground their home has turned into. Chanel believes Gabi and Stefan can move past Stefan's infidelity with Ava since she feels bad for them. Johnny admits that he doesn't think it's feasible and that Gabi had sex with his dad in retaliation. Chanel queries how he learned. Johnny says he heard his dad and uncle fighting over it when he happened to walk in. Chanel speculates that Stefan lost it, and that was incredibly retaliatory towards Gabi. Why did his dad do it, she thinks. Is his hatred of his brother so strong? Johnny believes that ever since his marriage collapsed, his dad has been a mess. Chanel says it looks like EJ launched a full-scale conflict. Johnny proposes that they put the show first rather than his problematic family. Is she nervous? He asks. Chanel acknowledges this and says she wants to please him. He's confident she'll succeed and be amazing. She worries that she will have to do the tango. Because his dad taught him and his mother to dance the tango, Johnny claims that a choreographer will be there. He offers to demonstrate her some of the basics, and they hit the floor. When they conclude their tango, everyone cheers, and Johnny refers to her as a quick learner. When they get back to their table, Chanel suggests that they go dancing more frequently. But since they have an early tomorrow, it's time for their beautiful evening to come to an end. After Chanel and Johnny go home, the fire marshal informs them that a bomb went off in the tunnels. Johnny believes his father needs to explain them. At the hospital, EJ continues to sit with Gabi. She doesn't want to be alone right now, even though he believes she needs to relax and that he should leave. She is still in shock that her amazing helper attempted to murder her. If not for EJ, she would have been successful, and she queries how he was aware that they were in the tunnels. Luck, according to EJ. The secret door was open, and he noticed blood on the fireplace poker. Thank God you did, she sobs. They give hugs. Gabi regrets becoming so sentimental. She's entitled to be a little rattled up because, as he explains, she nearly died. Gabi says that once she felt like everything was finished, she couldn't stop thinking about Ari and her face, as well as when she had last seen her. The most terrifying thing of all was her dread that she might never see her kid again. When EJ asks whether he should call Will and Sunny, she says she prefers to wait until she is more confident. She wishes they didn't live so far apart because she misses Ari. Hopefully, EJ adds, that will change eventually. She responds that he has already done so much for her and asks if there is anything more he can do. Her life is owed to him. EJ discloses what he spoke with Stefan this morning, revealing that Stefan believed they had sex. He left him hanging, but because he has his brother in a tight spot, he can't press the issue too much. Gabi claims that Stefan brought up retaliation and questioned his actions. EJ informs her that Paulina is about to dismiss Stefan once more and that he has offered to testify regarding Nicole's kid. In an attempt to get Stefan to back off because she owes him, Gabi promises to tell him the truth, that they didn't have sex the second time. While she is in Ava's room, she informs Stefan that Connie is the target of an APB and dresses his wound. Ava claims he saved her life and that she will always be grateful that he risked his life to protect her. He acknowledges that he had come to apologize to her and believes that it would be the least she could do to help him save her life. He needs to allow her to take him to the hospital so that she can get the cut looked out, but she supposes she can forgive him for being a jerk. In order to avoid upsetting her further, he accepts. Jada orders Connie to put down the knife as she attempts to slip away into the darkness by pointing her gun at her from behind. When Connie does, Jada takes her into custody. When Connie wonders how she located her, Jada replies that they tracked down Gabi's phone. She informs Melinda and Gabi that they are still alive. Connie worries. As Jada bags the bloodied knife, she questions whose blood is this? When Stefan and Ava show up, Stefan says it's his. They tell her what happened in brief and let her know that they are heading to the hospital to get Stefan checked up. Jada says she's going to require statements from everyone, but she's taking Connie to the station right now. As Jada brings Connie to the station, Lee's cardboard cutout is visible to her. She queries whether Lee is also being arrested and wonders why her love is here. "We can't arrest a cardboard cutout lady," sneers Jada. "He is proof." Connie sobs, saying that neither Lee nor she have done anything wrong. She is informed by Jada that she killed Lee and Everett and made attempts to kill Stefan, Rafe, Gabi, Melinda, and Ava. Lee is okay and standing right there, despite Connie's insistence that she did none of those things. Lee seems not to want to stand up for her, Jada informs her, and she is dragged away. "Sit tight, Lee, I'll take care of everything," shouts Connie. When Jada brings Connie into the interrogation room, she offers for her to sign a confession, but Connie won't do so unless her attorney is there. She claims that Jada is attempting to scare her, just like on Law and Order. Jada claims that she is attempting to have her sentenced to life in prison for killing Rafe. Connie admits that if Bobby hadn't made her pursue Rafe, she never would have. Bobby was one of Jada's victims and innocent after all, Jada discovers. She finds it unbelievable that she killed Bobby and set him up to knife Rafe. Connie claims it is untrue and that she cannot use it as evidence against her in court. She will pay for all the horrible things she has done, Jada assures her, adding that they have a strong case against her. When Gabi returns to the hospital, she asks EJ if Connie is doing well. As he leaves, he urges her to rest and offers to find out. Stefan and Ava arrive as EJ is making calls in the hallway. He sees his brother's bandaged arm and wonders what happened to him. Stefan claims he was attacked by a whack job. EJ inquires as to if it was Connie and informs them that she also attempted to murder Gabi and Melinda. After telling them what transpired, Stefan dashes to Gabi's room. "I guess someone is still hung up on his wife," remarks EJ. EJ tells Ava what Connie has accomplished. Melinda is supposed to be here, so Ava wonders if she is. After Ava informs EJ about Stefan saving her life, EJ observes that the two of them have become inseparable. She maintains that their time together was a grave mistake and claims he is her buddy. She makes it abundantly evident that their relationship is based solely on friendship. When EJ says, "If you say so," Stefan dashes to Gabi's room and takes a seat next to her. After learning what had transpired, he hugs her and gives God praise for her recovery. She gives him a hug in return. Stefan draws away fast and inquires about the extent of her injuries. Despite being knocked unconscious by the blast, Gabi claims she is fine save from some scratches and bruises. If only Stefan had known what Connie was getting up to, he would not have failed to support her. Gabi explains that Connie killed Lee and framed her, saying that none of them knew. She clarifies that Connie was fixated with Lee and held Melinda and her responsible for his lack of love for her. What happened to his arm, she wonders. He clarifies that Connie cut him instead of killing Ava. He acknowledges that it occurred at Ava's room at the Brady pub when she inquires about the location. Gabi gives a loud huff. Stefan maintains that it isn't what she believes. He had just rehired her at the bistro when he went to apologize. Gabi becomes irate because he hired the person he had an affair with. Why did he have to apologize to that bimbo, she wonders. Stefan claims that EJ infuriated him and didn't refute their subsequent bedtime together. Although he's not arrogant, he begged Ava to sleep with him in order to settle the score. Stefan stops by Gabi days. He's called a son of a bitch by Gabi. She had 2 affairs with his brother, and he knows it was wrong. She says to him, once, "You stupid." She asks him if he truly believed sleeping with Ava would solve matters after acknowledging that she lied about it the second time. He claims she was quite explicit in her desire to avoid improving their marriage. Gabi yells that she still doesn't and orders him to go immediately. She hurls a pitcher of water against the door as he departs. Gabi hurls water. Days. Paulina comes to see Melinda and gives her purse back. Melinda claims she didn't need to come to this location in order to return her purse. Paulina was curious about her condition. "It's not like they are pals," Melinda remarks. Paulina acknowledges that she regrets firing her and that EJ coerced her into doing so. When Melinda queries how he accomplished it, Paulina says he was the driving force behind the group of concerned residents that attempted to remove her from office as mayor. She asks Melinda if she wants her former position back, though, since she now has a new excuse to fire EJ. Melinda is not interested in playing second fiddle to EJ in their power battle. Moreover, the man spared her life. Knowing EJ, Paulina informs her that he was most likely attempting to preserve his wine collection. Melinda acknowledges she enjoys her job at DiMera while laughing. She claims that the pleasure of the paycheck is enough to make her forget that she is Kristen's employee. Melinda has a fictitious mind. Paulina answers a call and finds out that Connie is being held. Melinda exclaims, "Glory to God." Melinda is asked if she would like to have lunch sometime as Paulina has to hurry to the station. That would please Melinda. Melinda sobs after Paulina leaves. Ava visits Melinda later and expresses her regret. Because of her personal turmoil, she was aware that something was wrong with her abrupt departure, but she chose not to investigate. If it helps, Melinda was informed about Stefan by Ava, who also mentioned that Connie attempted to slice Melinda's throat. "That's amateurish," Melinda adds, compared to nearly getting blown up. EJ answers a call from Johnny in the hallways. He is well informed of Connie's activities via EJ. When Paulina gets to the station, she asks Jada whether Connie has come clean. Jada says she wants a lawyer and that she clammed up. Paulina believes that woman will spend the rest of her life in prison, but based on what Jada has seen, she seems to be headed directly into Bayview. Back in the interrogation room, Lee appears to Connie and says he's being booked for aiding and abetting. She assures them that they will overcome this. He is confident that she will, praising her for being intelligent and passionate. Nothing, he claims, will keep them apart forever. They exchange kisses after she declares her love for him. Lee is Connie's heart, soul, and sole reason for existence, she exclaims as she opens her eyes. She looks into nothingness and begs, "Don't ever leave me," as Lee has vanished from the scene.